Hey, welcome to Ninuya channel. Do you consider about is toxic love a true relationship? Today, we're tackling a topic that has sparked so many debates about is toxic love something real? Or is it just a term we throw around to describe unhealthy dynamics in relationships? Today, we're exploring the blurred lines between love, obsession, control, and manipulation. And the big question on our minds, can toxic love still be considered true love? I think we need to define what we mean by toxic love. A lot of people throw around phrases like, I love you so much it hurts, or we fight because we care. But sometimes these feelings mask something far more dangerous. Toxic love often involves unhealthy behaviors, things like constant fighting, emotional manipulation, jealousy, controlling behaviors, and even abuse. But we have to acknowledge that for some people, toxic relationships can feel real. They feel passionate, even if they're harmful. So let's break this down. Let's start with the idea that passion can sometimes be mistaken for love. You know those whirlwind moments where everything feels so intense? Every fight, every makeup, the constant roller coaster of emotions? A lot of people think that's the essence of a deep relationship. Passion is definitely a powerful emotion, and it can be confusing. But passion, without balance, without healthy communication and respect, can spiral into obsession. Think about the kind of relationships where one partner is always on edge, trying to please the other, or constantly apologizing to avoid conflict. That's not love. It's fear. And what's tricky is that these toxic patterns can create a cycle that's really hard to break. It's like an addiction. You get that high of being in love and then the lows hit, and each time, you convince yourself that you need the person, that the cycle of chaos is what love is supposed to look like. And that's where we get into dangerous territory. People often confuse the highs and lows with a kind of proof that the relationship is special or meant to be. But in reality, love is not supposed to be painful. Real love doesn't thrive on drama or toxicity. It's about trust, respect, and supporting each other's growth. And I think a lot of people need to hear that. Real love isn't about control, manipulation, or emotional chaos. It's about growing together, lifting each other up, and feeling secure in each other's presence. So, why do some people stay in toxic relationships? There are a lot of reasons. For one, it's easy to mistake toxicity for love when you're conditioned to believe that love requires sacrifice or struggle. Some people have grown up seeing dysfunctional relationships, so they don't recognize healthy dynamics when they encounter them. Or maybe they've been told that love always involves some kind of pain. There's also the concept of love addiction, where someone becomes dependent on the highs and emotional validation they get from the toxicity. The thrill of the fight, the sweet words after the storm, the promises that things will change. It's a cycle that can feel comforting, even when it's not healthy. And that's why we often see patterns of people returning to toxic relationships, even when they know it's not good for them. Breaking free requires not just awareness, but the strength to seek something better, even if it's uncomfortable or unfamiliar. So, what can we learn from all of this? If you're in a relationship that feels toxic, how can you break that cycle and start working toward healthier dynamics? First off, it's important to recognize that you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel safe, valued, and respected. That's the foundation of true love. Once you acknowledge that, the next step is to set boundaries. Know what behaviors you won't tolerate and communicate that clearly. And don't be afraid to seek help. Therapy or counseling can really help people understand their relationship patterns and figure out how to break free from the cycle of toxicity. Whether it's individual therapy or couples counseling, it's a safe space to explore those emotions and learn healthier ways to interact with each other. Also, it's vital to understand that healing takes time. If you've been in a toxic relationship, don't expect things to change overnight. It's a process, and it often starts with you. You have to learn how to love yourself before you can truly love someone else. Toxic love might feel real in the moment, but true love, healthy love, is based on trust, respect, and kindness. So, if you're in a relationship right now and you're questioning whether it's toxic, take a moment to reflect. Is it helping you grow? Or is it keeping you stuck in a cycle of pain? Remember, no one deserves to be in a relationship where they feel less than or unloved. Healthy love is supportive, empowering, and nurturing. If you're stuck in a toxic pattern, it's okay to walk away and choose what's best for you. If you've been listening and want to share your thoughts or experiences with us, hit us up on social media or leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe for more heart-to-heart discussions. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of your relationships. And remember, the most important relationship you have is the one you have with yourself. Stay kind and stay loving.